Hello guys, the GB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have round 6 of the Oceanic Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship 2022, and I'm going to be uploading every round from round 6 on out, and we currently have the camera angle switching, okay. We have Aaron Dennis on MathMech. It's going to start with Circular Dump Sigma versus Henry Lai. Can't tell what they're on. Oh, Tearlament, Seal Nessie and Huffinus. Okay, so they're going to go circular 1, diameter 2, and they do have Huffinus, so Huffinus will probably be dropped here, unless if they plan on saving it for their turn. Okay, so that goes through. So diameter is going to bring out Sigma from graveyard, and then circular is going to go search for a purple card. Probably just going to grab Super Factorial. Yep. Interesting that they start with like the diameter summon back Sigma instead of just activating Sigma effect, and then overlay for Albert effect, goes search induction, and then normal summon diameter and like go from there. But I guess this could be the same outcome. Instead of going for like the bigger end board, you just go for like a Heat Soul maybe. Detach to go search, and then that's gonna go search induction. Yeah, that card helps out Mystic Mine. Says all Cyber monsters you control gain 500 attack. Also, you can send this face-up card you control to the graveyard and destroy one face-up card the opponent controls. And then, so like that helps out against Mystic Mine, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that. See Ogre in their hand also. Not the greatest against Tearlament. A little bit surprising that they're playing that. Just because like, I don't know, maybe like when Sprite was the most popular deck, you could have like an argument for playing that. Going to summon the Lingeribo. Oh, activates Parallel. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this hand was really strong. Also, it's just making up zones at this point. Yeah, probably not used to playing on a mat with no zones on it. I'd be kind of mad if Konami was like, hey, you have to play on this mat with no zones, by the way. I'd be like, what? Why? Nah. I don't even want to be on stream, to be honest. That's just like if you're on stream round 6, like, people can, like, see almost exactly what you're playing, and then that's just going to hurt you throughout the rest of the tournament. But it is cool to be on stream, though, so. They're going to splash mage effects, summon back. Okay, so making IP and Heat Soul, or maybe just Heat Soul and leaving Albert there as a negate to play through Nib, but like, may as well have IP for the extra interruption. So they're gonna pay 1,000 and then get to draw one. See, drawing another interruption. Oh, that looked like a spell. Maybe Desires. Oh, no, Sign of Mining. Okay, so that's double Sign of Mining now. Okay, well now you can Sign of Mining Search Edition and still play around Nib and still have your end board. Maybe they leave Sign of Mining in hand as follow-up? They do. Okay. Doesn't make IP. Maybe it doesn't have like good targets for IP. But passes, Heat Soul, pay 1,000 to draw. Like the end board I would have made is like the IP, Cyrus Wicked, Albert on board, and then IP and the Appaloosa on their turn with both the traps set, and then I would also just have the Ogre in hand. Okay, activate Field Spell, and then they let Field Spell go through here. Okay, so Field Spell is gonna go to search, go grab the Rhino. So, Rhino, Huffinus, Miri, Salic, Nessie, and I can't see. Oh, it looks like Zephyros. I think I saw its wing. Okay, they're gonna activate Nessie. The opponent's thinking. They're gonna chain the induction. You wouldn't want to do that there, no? Because, like, you hit Bigfoot, and it's like, oh, Bigfoot pop induction. They hit Nessie there, but that's fine. They get Nessie effect. You know, they get an Aqua in graveyard. They have a bunch of tiers in hand, too. So, like, if the next danger hits a tier, then you just get to put back the Nessie in graveyard for free. The thing is here is, like, MathMech could just easily get, like, overpowered here because they don't have a lot of interruptions. I mean, they have induction, which is a pop, which just isn't the greatest against this deck. They have Super Factorial, which is still pretty good. I know a lot of people say it's like useless, but it's still pretty good. And then Ogre's like pretty useless. Maybe they just didn't prepare the matchup for tier very well. Goes ahead, uses Bigfoot. Okay, rolling 2. Hits Miri. Yep, like I said, that's just so free. Now we're going to summon out Bigfoot, draw. There's no way you're looking in your extract to decide where to summon Bigfoot right now. You get to draw 1, Miri effect, put back itself and Nessie. You'll get to use the field spell effect 2. They're gonna change Super Factorial in response to the Miri. And I think Bigfoot drew Mothman, which is good. So target those 3, special summon them out, and overlay them. And then that's going to go for Leprechaun. So Mirror resolves, goes ahead and fuses. Makes the Kit Kalos. And then, yep, those go back into deck. New Chain Link. They can get, I guess, Kit 1, Field 2. But Owl, or the Leprechaun, is going to be able to use its effect here to rip 3. Yeah, you definitely just rip 3 with this. You can hit Realm. Well, maybe not. No, you definitely hit 3. Because even if you hit a tier in hand, that's fine. Because they don't have, like, a lot of extra fodder for it. So they're going to have to make a Mud Dragon with it. Which I guess is fine. Makes other dangers worse. You could also just not hit a tier. And you could hit anything other than that. And it'd be really good. But we know that they have a lot of tiers in hand. So odds are this probably just hits 1. But uses the effect for 3. Goes ahead, get rid of field spell, get rid of Bigfoot, get rid of card in hand. This isn't the order you do it, but it doesn't really matter. Probably getting rid of those either way. Ooh, okay, yep, hits the Zephyros. It's kind of crazy how I could see, like, this part of the wing, and I was able to, like, know what card it is. But now the Cacalus resolves. Goes search or dump a tier element. Has already used Miri, could go search a Shaylin, has Rhinoheart in hand, and Salic. You go like Shaylin, get rid of Rhinoheart. Mill 3, Rhinoheart summon, get rid of Salic, Salic search, Rhinoheart dump. It's like a lot you can get out of that. They're reading Kit. All that says is just summon. Oh, I guess reading it. Oh, because if they use like Kit effect right now, target Kit, and you chain induction to pop Kit, they still summon as... Bro, there's no way he just took his extract face up, flipped it upside down to read Nightmare Phoenix. It's just, you see some crazy things on stream. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're just asking a ruling question or something, because it seems like they're both reading Kit Kalos. And then reading induction. Oh, Kit literally says summon, then send. As long as, like, I would highly suggest, if you have not already, Google right now. Pause the video. I don't care about the ad revenue. Pause the video, go to Google or Safari, and look up YuGiOh conjunctions and just learn what they mean. Because those will teach you... If you know the YuGiOh conjunctions, you instantly know over half the rulings in the game. And, like, that's just, like, something that you can do in literally, like, 5 minutes and learn half the rulings in the game. So, like, that's huge, and people just don't do it. Like, then, and, also, and if you do, like, all these things are just, like, YuGiOh conjunctions. But Mothman hits Rhino Heart, and then they're going to go Rhino Heart effect. Yeah, it's pretty strong. Also, we have like Mothman on board with Zephyros in graveyard, so that's just like going to lead to more problems. Gets rid of the Huffinus. And then new Chain Link. Oh, Rhino Heart, Huffinus. Rhino Heart, Chain Link 2. Yeah, that's going to go dump. Looks like they don't want to dump. Looks like they want to dump Miri for the Mill 8 combo. They have already used the fusion. That's fine. You know, we're going to be putting back the Huffinus and the Bigfoot to make Mud Dragon. So whatever we dump is just going to be a body that's sitting there anyways. So we may as well dump Miri. Our opponent still has Induction, Ghost Ogre, and then the Diameter negate. So putting back those two, summon out Mud Dragon. Also plays Nightmare Phoenix in the extract. I just realized that. That in itself is already like a bit goofy, right? Tearlament usually doesn't play that. I wonder what scenarios that would come up in exactly. I don't know. Maybe just to like summon danger, force back row. Like that'd be good. Honestly, even in this scenario, Nightmare Phoenix wouldn't be that bad. Like, it's co-linked with Heat Soul, it pops Induction. It's, like, strangely okay in this scenario. I don't know if you'd go for it, but it is an option. Oh, I also see Gigantic Sprite in their extract. So that probably means that they're playing the Froggos. Okay, they're going to link those off, assumingly in the Nightmare Phoenix. Yep, and then effects. Depending on what their play is, also they could use Mud Dragon effect, Call Fire. So that way, if they want to chain Induction, they have to pop Kikalos. Like popping Kid isn't that crazy, right? Like we'd be fine with it. Maybe they already declared it. Never mind, did not declare it because they are indeed chaining it. Oh my gosh, has to read his own Mud Dragon. Yep, Nightmare Phoenix goes. I think they chained Mud Dragon too, calling fire, so it's like, you also get, I was gonna say, you don't get your draw off your Nightmare Phoenix, because Nightmare Phoenix didn't pop Induction. Induction got rid of it itself. And then it looked like they went Kit effect to summon, chain Leprechaun, negate. It's like, they better have a lot more plays at this point, because if they don't, they could have just went battle phase, beat over the negate, and then main phase 2 combo. Decided to get rid of the Mothman, didn't want to Zephyros bounce it back. It's also like, if you go on stream, you're willingly telling yourself that I will play worse. Because I feel like most people that play on stream, they just play worse than they would off stream. Because, like, you know, there's pressure being applied now. There's probably a couple thousand people watching you. And some people can't handle that. Mud Dragon, Chain Ogre. It's just easier to play at, like, a random table, you know? Normal summon Shaylin. Do they have a Dark Engrave? They do, right? Turn takes forever, truly. That's fair. That's fair. Zephyros, bounce back Shaylin. Okay, yep. Do they have like a dark play? Another other card in hand is Salic, so they wouldn't be able to like you know, Shaylin effect, get rid of Salic summon, because Shaylin has to discard a monster, so they don't have like a rank 4 setup. They're gonna go for dark. Yep, they went through the Lingeribo. I forgot. Yep, that was like the one that they made for the parallel. Now they're gonna turn those into elf. Okay, and then Elf effect to summon back out Dark. We know that they play Gigantic. Okay. What does this make though? And like, without Elf to like summon back, we don't have frogs set up. Doesn't even look like they play frogs. What do they play Gigantic for? Are they about to summon Miri from deck? They do. Okay. I mean, I guess. Maybe Miri just like mills Snow and Gizmek, like the cards to keep you alive next turn. Snow. 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 Nope. Okay, attacking Heat Soul. Anything on attack? Heat Soul has 33! You can't make this up! Just scoop, just scoop, just scoop. It's just scoop, bro. Just scoop. It's over. It's over. You have a Miri on board for Salic, which is nice. This is just worse than Kit Kalos. And like, I mean, the play itself wasn't that bad. You just misplayed. Like, you attacked into a monster that had too much attack. You literally were just checking the attacks and stuff too. We're just checking parallel. Didn't even. I just realized, did they not use Heat Soul to draw on the opponent's turn? I was just thinking about that. Because, like, he would definitely use it to get another interruption, right? Like, you kind of have to. Can't be afraid of talents. That card's fake. People don't play enough hand traps right now, so then people don't play talents. So then you can play more hand traps. They're going to Albert effect. They're targeting Diameter, by the way. Albert doesn't target. And summons from hand or graveyard on targeting. But we can go ahead and just skip forward to the next game. As this is not live right now. This would have happened like last night, like 2 a.m. my time or something like that. Okay, but now we see MathMech going second to the Tearlament deck. The Tearlament deck being the best combo deck currently. Their hand doesn't look that crazy though. They have Terraforming, Field Spell, Galaxy Cyclone, Eradicator, and I couldn't see the last one, but that's already like a lot of cards that aren't gonna like push your combo forward. I think Shaylin's the last card. Like, MathMech obviously draws hand traps. I see Duel in hand already. Duel in hand's pretty good. They add Miri. Duel's the kind of card where, like, nobody's going to play around it because nobody plays it. And then you start playing it, and then everyone has to start playing around it. And, like, it's good versus, like, Danger dot deck. You know, you have all these draw cards, the Tearlament, Kalos, Search. So I drop draw on them. Shaylin, get rid of Miri, mill 3. It's Rhinoheart, Mothman, and Jackalope. Now, new chain link. They are going to at least get Miri. Yeah, they're going to Miri, put those two back. I guess just putting them there until they actually commit the fusion summon. Okay. And then those go back. Kit affected dump to make Mud Dragon. So that way you can redo her. I think that's the play. Or Kit dump mill 8. Possibly. I don't like the mill 8 play. The casino life is not the life for me. I'm gonna dump Huffiness. And then get Huffiness effect to fusion. Mud Dragon. Put back itself. Jackalope. Wonder if they definitely go for Redoer, right? Like, don't go for Dweller. Unless if they only play Dweller. And at that point, what else is in hand? Let's see, it really depends, like, what's in hand. If they only play Dweller, then I don't even think going for Mud Dragon was the right play. It's probably just mill 8. Well, I guess they do have Eradicator in hand. Cacalos has 28 attack. It's like Eradicator's just so weak against MathMech, though. They don't play that many spells. They have Silent Mining, Small World if they play it, Desires. And the thing is like, they even side out stuff like Silent Mining going second. Oh my gosh, you just made Dweller. Okay. So we have Terraforming as our follow-up. Drops Nib. Didn't summon 5 times, yeah. Shaylin, Kit, Mud Dragon, Dweller. I don't know what that was. Yeah. Mothman wasn't, says milled. Are we having this discussion right now? It's literally all the monsters that were summoned are on field currently. Maybe they're talking about like the extra dangers that they fused with, but those were just milled. Yeah, passes turn. Shows the nib for no reason. Has Circular Addition in hand. He's gonna Eradicator here for spells. There's one spell in hand. I can't tell what it is. Is it Dark Ruler? Silent Mining. Okay. Circular, subtraction, nib. Yeah, personally, I don't like keeping the Silent Mining in comparison to like Small World, because Silent Mining has a cost and Small World doesn't. So like Small World just like doesn't take as much to commit into. Also, people think you have to like commit cards for the bridge, but you really don't. Like this guy already, like, they already play Parallel, right? That's it. That's the only bridge you need. That bridges the entire deck. Everything, all the hand traps you can just like naturally bridge. Like you can bridge one way to another. Yeah, even with like draw too, because you can draw in the Parallel because they're wins, and then Parallel into Circular because they're both cybers. Gonna use Dweller on the summon of Circular, so that way they can't Sigma. Can't tell if they use the effect there or not, but they're summoning that out and getting Circular effect now. And we're grabbing Equation. We're ending the game. Yep, grabs Equation. Yeah, if I was the opponent, I'd be a wee bit scared here. They're grabbing that over Superfractorial. They're pushing. Overlay for Albert. Albert effect, go search Diameter. Like, this just has to be stopped. And we know both the cards, they have Terraforming and Galaxy Cyclone, so they can't stop the OTK. They just have to hope they mess it up. But I mean, what do you expect when you end on Eradicator Dweller? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, Eradicator Dweller versus MathMech sounds like, oh, I'm just going to get access code absolutely slaughtered. Diameter effect to summon back. Then they keep looking in their extra deck. They're baiting the Super Poly, and I respect it. But Aaron Dennis don't play around. He's gonna overlay all those for the Leprechaun, and they're gonna Leprechaun rip, and you can no longer Super Poly. Yup, that is game. Nicely played. Has the negate under it too, so you can use the send from all 3 locations. Send Dweller, the back row, and the card in hand. Because the card in hand we could just negate. But But if they do change something here that forces our negate from Leprechaun, we wouldn't really want to rip the card from hand, so there actually is an argument of just not ripping the card from hand. I don't think we were supposed to rip the card from hand the more I keep thinking about it. But alright, yeah, it's Terraforming from hand. One last set card, you probably assume it's nothing. Tearlament traps require Tearlaments. We have enough for game, right? Yeah, we have the other MathMech. We either haven't used our normal summon or its effective special, and we have Equation. What? Are you kidding me? Why are we just not going for game? You have game. If we're not going for game, why didn't we grab Super Factorial? That's because we're going for this. Like, we just don't go for this then. Passing turn? Yo. Your opponent can't. Your opponent doesn't even have what it takes to punish you, but like. Wow. Normal summon. Splash Mage. Activate Splash Mage. Summon back. Activate Equation. Summon back. Update Jammer. Access Code. Affecting attack. 43 attack twice. We also just shouldn't have gotten rid of the field spell because that card doesn't do anything. We just get rid of the back row and we win. I guess like maybe we get rid of the back row and it's Salic, and then Salic can get its effective surge, but we have the negate for it. So I don't know. Maybe it's because we also ripped the card from hand, which we just didn't need to do. Just like a lot wrong. Just gonna normal summon so that way they can make Amirage. Or just Albert tributed off. Oh, that's not Albert, never mind, that's Leprechaun. I'm not used to there just being Leprechaun on field. Go ahead, get rid of those. Make Splash Mage. Splash Mage effects, summon back. The opponent's really thinking through this. Now we're going to special summon. Okay. Making Albert. Next, now we have the diameter negate. Go search edition. Okay, so even after that churn of plays that I did not agree with, we still are going to end up with the dub. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Equation summon back, make update jammer. Turn those into access code. Or transcode. Yeah, you can just transcode summon back. Yep. And then make access code. Effect. It doesn't really plan anything more because we didn't circular effect this turn. So even if they like called by our update jammer, I'd have to do it like prior to us transcoding it. Oh yeah, that is game. We end up seeing MathMech win there. I will be back with round 7 shortly. There's 8 rounds of Swiss and there's top 16, so there should be 7, 8, 16, 8, 4 finals. So there should be 6 more rounds of this. And I'm going to be back soon. Peace.